literally naked right now without my necklaces or my bracelets or my anklets on. But I'm going to get a massage because y'all know I told y'all I had a pinched nerve or something in my back, and I thought, you know, maybe it would resolve itself. I don't think it's resolving itself because it's definitely still hurting. So I booked a massage to hopefully work that out in my back because I'm a busy girl. I don't have time to be hurting. I'm about to go in here and get a massage. It is 12:30 right now, and you know, I was going to be so productive today. However, they came out to measure the countertops for the outdoor kitchen, and that took longer than expected because of course we got to talking. You know, I'm really just yapping this morning. Let's go in here and get a massage. I'm at Renew Med Spa. I have a sauna and like red light therapy, so if you get to your appointment early, you can do all of the amenities, and then you can stay after your appointment and do it too. I'm going in 30 minutes early because of course I'm going to get in the sauna and the red light therapy. I just noticed that I was smacking my gum so bad. I'm just going to go ahead and apologize. I had an appointment for a massage. No, you are fine. A little OOTD. It is precious in here. I should be relaxing, but I'm gonna try to get some work done because I don't have much free time. This is a very last minute appointment, so I already have my schedule planned out what I was supposed to do today. I feel so refreshed. I honestly feel so loose now. Like, I don't feel so tight. My shoulders is not tight. My back's not tight. I do have a pinched nerve, but I'm gonna have to go to the chiropractor to get that fixed. I did not realize that I had knots in both my shoulders, and she said I had a knot in my neck. She said she's never seen somebody have a knot in their neck. Basically, when I say I feel like I have the body of an 80-year-old, I basically do. I've got to go find myself being productive today, but let's head home. I feel like all of my makeup has rubbed off during that massage, but I'm not fixing it. I don't even care. We have a camp at 7 o'clock tonight, so that means I have approximately 3 hours to get my life together to be productive. So I'm going to start tackling this laundry before I get behind, because that's the last thing I want to be, behind the laundry.
Okay, well,
Build you a fort. How do you want? What do we do with them? That's kind of cool. A 2-bedroom apartment in there. We got 30 minutes to the game. Landry's saying his belly hurts. So I'm really hoping we can pull it together. My sweatshirt's not dry. These late night baseball games are going to be the death of me. We literally just left the game, and it is past bedtime. I'm 22 years old and I have an almost 4-year-old, and I get the question every single day, Callie, when are you having another kid? Or my favorite one is, Callie, you have to have another kid. People are always shocked when I tell them that I'm one and done. I'm not having another kid. People don't understand it. People ask me, why are you done having another kid? And honestly, if you don't have one kid and you are not one and done, you'll never understand having that feeling of never wanting another kid again. And I feel like people oftentimes get confused with, okay, she don't want another kid. She had one kid and she's done. She don't like being a mom. Me and my husband were talking about this the other day. He's also on the same page with me about not having any more kids. Most of the time, people comment, oh, your husband's going to want a girl. You're going to have to give him a girl. I'm going to have to give him nothing. I'm going to have to give him nothing. First of all, even if he did want another kid, at the end of the day, I am the one that's home with said kid 98% of the time by myself. I'm not saying that he does not help. I'm saying that he is blue collar and he is a lineman. Take that schedule with what you will. Like I said, at the end of the day, I'm the one that would be carrying the child anyway. So even if he did want another child, it's ultimately up to me because I would be the one taking care of it 98% of the time. And I would also be the one carrying the kid. Everybody assumes that I have a terrible birth or terrible pregnancy story with Landry, and that's why I don't want any more kids. And honestly, no, I had the best pregnancy, the most smooth pregnancy, and the best labor. If we're being 100% honest, I probably could not have asked for a better experience. I got off track, but back to what I was saying. When I tell people that I'm not having any more kids, they assume that I don't like being a mom, but that is literally the furthest thing from the truth. I feel like if I was meant to do anything in this world, it was to be a mom. I mean, I really don't like to toot my own horn, but I feel like I am a pretty good mom. Moral of the story is we need to normalize not trying to make people feel bad because they only want one kid. Yes, I only want one child, but with all the female issues that I have going on, it would make it very hard for me to have another kid. I don't really talk about that much. But thankfully, I am done having kids, so I want to experience that. You know, I'm not really sure where I'm getting at with this video other than I get like 50 comments a day telling me that my kid is going to resent me because I only have one. People judging me for only having one. And people not understanding why I only want one. It's a feeling of fulfillment that you cannot explain unless you know you're done having kids. When you know, you just know you're done having kids. There's just no other way to explain it other than you know when you're done. I hope that cleared some things up.